liking them for that much space to rumble.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's third and goal. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. Young takes it on the sneak, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Steve Young, as time expires in the first half. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he will get into the end zone. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Madden Legends offense trotting out again. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
And he'll be out of bounds up near midfield at the 49. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. A give to McCoy. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Let's go.
This give is to McCoy. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Keenum going to throw on 3rd and 1.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They go play action here on first down. He's going deep for Brunt. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. Keenum to throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. Caught right side. It's Lewis. And he will have a touchdown. Mercedes Lewis. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Madden Legends are in for 6. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. The dangerous Hill now to return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is happening.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. LaShawn McCoy taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. From the gun, Steve Young. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out now come the Legends. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now Keenum throwing on second. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Keenum. He gives it to Brown. Good play. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
Let's go. Right.
From the gun on third down, Keenum. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McCoy. And give him 12 yards and a first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
They go back to the ground with McCoy. Oh, he sheds himself free. A second nice move. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Back to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Keenum. That is caught to the 7-yard line. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So a big one coming now for Cairo Santos. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Look at 56. Look at 56.
Young. Flush to his right. And he's got room. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They'll look to throw. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver or tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?